Hey guys, welcome to Little C's Garage, where we do home projects, tinker around in the garage, a lot of DIY projects, maybe fixing cars, working on cars. So if you would, please hit that like button, please smash the bell, please subscribe, it's free. And if you would, stick around, and as you can see in the thumbnail, we build our own welding cart, which is right here behind me. Voila. It's not the most pretty thing in the world, but it works. Did what I wanted to do, and in this video I will show you guys how I did it. I am not a carpenter by any means, and every bit of this was built with scrap wood, all but the bottom cart there. Bought the bottom cart at Tractor Supply for 35-40 bucks, and the rest of it I just had laying around the shop. So if you would, stick around and I will show you guys how I did it and how you could do it at home if you would like to. So that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, we're going to build a little cart for it. I got this for $35 at Tractor Supply. Figure it's way cheaper than the actual cart. And if this thing don't last very long, I don't want to put a lot of money into it. Right now we've got roughly $300 into the whole thing. Paid $100 for the welder itself. Then you got the wire, a small tank, and a cart. And then we're going to use some scrap wood we have laying around to build this cart. I'm going to set the welder on it. And then I'll build a couple things to maybe put the handle on it, hang on it, and be able to mount the tank on it so the tank can't fall off. It is just a little mini tank. This little mini tank from Tractor Supply. I don't want to get into putting a bunch of money into this thing if this thing lasts me a week. So if the welder lasts and it's going to do good, then we'll buy a bigger tank for it and we'll put a little bit more money into it. But for now, doing everything as cheap as possible. I don't do a lot of welding. I haven't welded in like 20 years, so I need a lot of practice. So that's basically why I bought this. Now that I got a shop and a place to do it and stuff, we're going to play around with it and see if we can't learn how to weld again. So yeah, if you want, stick around, build a cart for it, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I think we're going to go basically 2 feet high, 2 foot long, back this way. The tank will be able to sit right here on the back. I think we're going to set that up on the top. We'll build a box around the bottom for a frame. We'll build a box around the top. Set it on a couple 2x6s, 2x4s for the legs. And it'll get the welder up a little bit higher, so it don't have a super long bead line. And then it'll give us some storage on the bottom to put whatever we need to. I might put some board on the side or something, hang something on it. We'll figure something out. But yeah, stick around and we're going to build a cart. A welding cart for a quarter of the cost of what you buy one for. Do everything as cheap as possible. But I really want to get my welder set up and get it going and start playing with it. So alright, so far this is what we got. Like I said, we're just using a bunch of scrap. We're going to build a box down here, a bunch of scrap pieces of 2x4s. I am not no carpenter, so I'm just doing what I can with what I got, with as little as I know. But it will work, I promise. So we're just going to pin nail all these together. They're not going to stay pin nailed. I'm going to use pin nailer to hold everything together, and we'll flip it over and actually drill some holes, put some screws in it. So yeah, we're making progress slowly but surely. All right, guys, we have the framed out. That is going to be so that we can put our legs in here, as you can see. Just give us a good base. It's not the best. Listen, I cut it all with the jigsaw and a miter saw, or power saw, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a carpenter, but this is what we got so far. Everything is just kind of pin nailed together to just kind of hold it in place. Got everything pre-drilled. I'm gonna run some screws in there to hold that down, and then we will get the top deck built. The top deck built look a little better, I hope. So, with me this far, hit the subscribe button, please. Give me a thumbs up. Just doing a little bit of shenanigans, I guess. Cheap welder cart. Hey, what more can you ask for? This is literally just scrap wood I've had laying around. I didn't have one whole 2x4, as you can see. As you can see, one 2x4 is a full piece. So, but we made it work. And it is what we got. This is all done. Like I said, it's not pretty, but it'll do what I need it to do. And yeah, now let's get started and build the top deck and go from there. Alright, so we got the top legs on. That's what we built the frame for at the bottom. Remember, this thing weighs at least 80 pounds, if not more. So I want to make sure this get up here, and we'll build a frame around the top, like so. Just kind of the same concept here. And yes, all these are just strap boards. Come off of a metal siding. That's what they use, just to lay on there and put the straps across. That's what the grooves are for. Like I said, using all scrap wood, and go from there. Watch fingers. He's gonna put some screws in here.
Gotta jump in there. Gotta hop in there.
No, don't hop in there yet.
Why?
Let me get this screw down.
Can you take the wheels off? Dad?
Let me take my wheels off for.
Now I can get in there?
Go ahead, stand it. Can it hold a 5-year-old? Go for it.
One, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18! Is a number 8.
Watch out.
Oh, whoa, I moved it. Look at what this does. Oh. Cocomelon!
Dave's cheating, but I don't have a chop saw, so this is what we're doing. Alright, so you can see we got the top base built. Now we're just going to lay a piece of wood on top of it, and the welder should sit up there. And we can go through and put some hooks and put the tank on it. And I know this is a hillbilly style of building a cart, but it's what we got. I'm not a carpenter, so just going by what I figure out. The easiest way for me to do it. I'm not trying to make it pretty. I'm just trying to make sure it's stable. What you got going on? Is that G.I. Joe?
No, not come down. Yay!
Oh! There he went. Alright, so now we got the base. Now I don't think it looks too bad. Could it be better? Yes, it could. But for not being a carpenter, I could probably count 5 things in my entire life that I've built out of wood. If I had a chop saw, it would look so much better. But this is what we got, and that's what we're doing. And it fits on it perfectly. We'll make a spot for the bottle to go in the back. Alright, so we're going to install a hook on the side right here. This should be able to hold our ground in our gun. And voila, look at that. Tell me that ain't pretty. So we're moving up. Got that on there. We could also use it for the plug too. I think I'm going to install a handle or something here to move it around. It's nice. I like it. I like it. Alright. Now I have this from an old cabinet. I think that's going to work out perfect. Around there, drill some holes in the back, put screws in it, and we'll have us a little pull around handle. Actually, we might go a little higher. Might take these off, put some actual 2x4s on there, make it a little bit taller. Rather be safe than sorry. Alright, got the tank on there. She ain't going anywhere now. Oh, voila! We have a welding cart. Alright guys, it's next day. I got the tank put on it, with the regulator on it, got everything hooked up, and the cart is done. Now remember, this is made out of scrap wood. I just built a thing around to hold the bottom, a chain around the top. I got rid of the ratchet strap and just put a cable over it. I like it a little better, made it easier access to the wire. So yeah, it come out pretty nice. It does exactly what I need it to do. Wheels around, you got a handle on it. Thing's not going anywhere. And I know it's not pretty, But I didn't build it to be pretty. I built it to be sturdy and stable and do its job. And so yeah, for 40 bucks, I can't beat it. And it's just a bunch of scrap wood. I mean, I guess if you don't have the scrap wood laying around, you can buy the 2x4s and everything. But as you can see, I mean, it's just a bunch of cut up 2x4s that I had laying around, and it turned out pretty decent. It'll do its job, it'll do what I need it to do, and so yeah. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, hit the share button. We're always finding something to do out here. And in the next video, we're gonna test this thing out and see if we can't get it to weld, see if I can't learn how to weld. So thank you. Thanks guys, I appreciate everything, and I will see you guys in the next video.